Hi, my name is Dennis Kiley, and I'm the president of the EcoPsychology Initiative. If you're paying attention to what's happening across the globe right now, then surely you're aware of the realities of climate change. If you take examples like the fires in the Amazon right now, they're truly heartbreaking. And this is just one of many examples of climate change that attest to why it might be the single greatest threat that affects our planet right now. And there's a lot of real tragedies and horrors that come as a result of climate change. The release of carbon into the atmosphere, there is the loss of indigenous cultures and communities across the globe, not to mention that there is another tragedy that is unforeseen and is also very real. And that is that people tend to withdraw, they shut down, they get overwhelmed and feeling so hopeless and depressed about what happens to the planet that they stop engaging. They shut down in many different ways. And there's real problems with this. One, when people stop coming together and they stop connecting and communicating and feeling hopeless, then all of a sudden we lose something like the solidarity that is necessary. We need a mass mobilization of people across the planet that come together to take action. And yet when people are shut down, they're overwhelmed, that's not happening. Furthermore, we're not able to process the feelings and emotions that are coming up. People, what we know psychologically, when they're overwhelmed, they shut down. And as a result, there's not the full moving through of the emotions that we need to end up on the other side, which is to have our heart even more fully open and feeling really fully engaged. And when we do fully engage around climate change, something else happens as we come together with others, whether in our local communities or across the globe. And that there is a sharing of ideas, there's learning of principles, practices, outcomes, practically and psychologically, that we can use and apply in our communities to make a more meaningful difference as it relates to climate change. So as an antidote to this, in the spirit of fostering the type of engagement, growth, healing, sharing that we really want, the EcoPsychology Initiative is starting a group coaching session around climate psychology. And these group coaching sessions are times for people to come together, to ask questions, to share their strengths and struggles, to share their experiences, and to be talking generally about climate change, and more particularly what psychologically we need to be doing and engaging with. And so in that vein, we have a couple of things we want to do. We want people connecting so that they don't feel so alone and isolated, that they remember that they're a part of something much bigger and larger, that we all can make a difference, and that we all have to be doing something. Furthermore, there's the sharing of these feelings, thoughts, emotions, and experiences and otherwise that we need to be doing both on our own and with others so that we move through and end up in a really positive place, that we're more fully in love with this planet, we're more engaged in our communities, and we feel more empowered in the difference that we can make. Finally, there's the learning that we need. We need to learn from everywhere across the planet what works and what doesn't. Here are strengths and successes, here are struggles and weaknesses, here's what doesn't work. So in that vein, these group coaching sessions are going to have some light themes as they relate to climate psychology and the climate movement, but it's also going to be loosely structured so you can come together with like-minded peers who have experience in the field where we can share and connect, we can learn together, and in that way we're going to meaningfully make a difference. And we're going to feel empowered as we go into our communities that we really engage and address this issue of climate change and to create the world that we really want. So we hope you're going to join us for our group coaching sessions generally and specifically on the climate psychology that's upcoming. Please reach out to us via our social media, our website, or our email address to learn more or to sign up. And we look forward to sharing this with you. Be well.